Good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you see this. This is Dee with Older INFP-A Insights. And today we're going to be talking about FI. I always say internal. Uh, internal and external feelings. And authenticity and Christmas decorations as an example of how silly, and I'm just going to try to be as superficial as I can in my videos, and they're insightful, but they're superficially insightful as far as I'm concerned. Piddly. But I've been listening to personality hackers, and a little bit, and I can pick up a whole lot just for a few sentences. But they were talking about the one about the INFP, and they were talking about everything about authenticity. We lead, in case you don't know, we lead by our function FI, our feelings, our gosh, my God, I'm brain dead. I'm half brain dead. I call it internal and external. I just halfway brain dead, but it's insight. It's what with us. It's not really emotions and feelings. It's values. It's authenticity. It's how we feel about our values, and how we feel, how we what makes us authentic in our feelings. That doesn't make sense. I know. Probably should start over. But how our feelings, what drives our feelings, and which is what we feel authentic doing, and we lead with that. And a lot of people think, oh, we're the crybabies of the MBTI. Actually, I think this INFJ actually cries more externally than the INFPs. I think the INFPs cry more internally because that's FI. But yeah, so what am I getting at? I'm just going to give an example because I want to make these real short and sweet. Christmas decorations on my door. Last year and years before, on my apartment door, I put up some decorations. Some I get at the dollar store. Some I'm not a big Christmas person. Thanksgiving's my holiday. Not a big Christmas person, particularly since most of my family are deceased and we don't get together anymore. So it's not that great a thing for me. But I throw something together and put it on the door. Last year, and I usually keep it up to the 20th of January. The 20th of January is my grandmother's birthday, and that's the grandmother that raised me practically and on the farm, and the one that I feel the closest to, and the one I felt like understood me more than anybody. So, and my birthday's in January, and anybody who's got a January birthday, you know what it's like to have a January birthday because you really don't get much of anything because it's after Christmas. And I always heard, well, we can't do anything for you because we're out of money. We spend it all at Christmas. I didn't have a party. I mean, I'm not going to have a pity party. I'm just saying it's a tough time to have a birthday when you're growing. It's a tough time. Well, it's a tough time. I look for, maybe that's why I don't like Christmas. I look forward to my birthday more than I look forward to Christmas. So I keep up my Christmas decorations to the 20th of January to celebrate. And there are a lot of people in my family who are now deceased, aunts, uncles, and whatnot. Well, aunts and uncles whose birthday was in January. So it's just kind of like a tribute to them and something I do. And I decorate late and I leave it up late. Well, last year that happened, and before the 20th of January, one of my neighbors that I'm not that close with, I'm not close with any of my neighbors. I live in an apartment building, if you don't know. And one of the neighbors came. She knocked on the door and she wanted to know why my Christmas decorations were still up. Well, number one, that's none of her business. As an INFP, that's none of her business, but I was nice. I didn't say anything, and I just told her that I just leave it up late. And I thought, what in the world's going on? Now, so that happened last year. I kept it up too late. So this year, I did decorate. I decorated late, and I've been depressed this year. I think a lot going on in the world, a lot going on in the family, a lot going on everywhere, weather-wise. Right now we had a cold rain today, and it's snowing everywhere else, but I want some snow and not this cold rain. So I just didn't really feel like doing Christmas, but I threw the stuff back out there. Same stuff. And then about a week before Christmas, I just got really fed up with the whole idea of Christmas and what I can't celebrate, and got really depressed, and how I felt didn't feel right to me that be having something celebratory on my door when I didn't feel that way. So that was not authentic to me to have it out there. So I took it all down. Then another neighbor from another floor that I don't know very well um, knocked on my door. She wanted to know, was everything okay, because I took down the Christmas decorations. So here we go. Just know, and it's not because they were concerned about me. And I'll get in. That's another function I will get into next. But that has nothing to do with their concern for me. It was just they couldn't understand. I mean, I was not the only person in this whole building who didn't have Christmas decorations up. There's somebody right now that's got Christmas down my hall that's got Christmas decorations still up. I don't think people have asked her. I don't know, you know. So I'm the weird one on the weird kid on the block. So yeah. So that's FI, as that examples of me doing things that feel right to me. It felt right in the years past to decorate. I decorated. It didn't feel right decorating this year, and the longer they stayed up, the less I felt good about it. I felt worse about it, and when I took it down, I felt better. And then I ended up going out Christmas Eve and spending the night in a hotel. That was really nice, and got waited on, and it ended up for the best. So yeah, so just keep that in mind. This video more is for people trying to understand the INFP more than INFPs, because you know, I mean, I know you've done stuff like this a million times, and why am I doing a video about this? This is so common. Mainly for people who are not INFPs and think we are just so weird and we're crazy. We're not crazy, we're just true to ourselves. And we don't need to tell you. It has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with the outside world. Just keep that in mind. It has nothing to do with the outside world. It has everything to do with us. And just let it go. It's not that big a deal. So there you have it. Just want to relay that. That's FI. We lead with FI. And if we do Christmas decorations, or if we do whatever we do, it's something going on with us that we really don't want to share. If we want to share it, we will. Okay. So everybody stay safe.